Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 5th. We're just going to jump right in here, Scorpio, and we're going to take a look in this first row at your general energies for the week. In your second row, we're going to look at anything unexpected that could be coming in for you this week. Here, I'm getting something about timing popping into my head, or needing to watch your timing or something like that. So we're definitely gonna look into that during the reading. In your next row, we're going to look at what you need to know. I love this card. This poise card says you're like ready for success. You're about to be successful. So amazing. And in your last row, we're going to look at any messages from your guides. That vulture spirit right there makes perfect sense with what I just said about timing. The vultures, they kind of soar around in nature, and they don't really waste their energy, right? They don't really flap their wings until they see food. They're masters of conservation of energy. And I kind of feel like that's tied into the timing thing, but we'll look into that in a minute. You start off here in your general energies with this new moon in Cancer. It says you and your loved ones are safe. So I feel like if you're worried about anything, that you and your loved ones clearly are safe at this time. I'm also getting healing here. A lot of people have been getting healing in their readings for the past few weeks. And to me, I mean, we're entering into like a little bit of a slowdown here. Mercury going retrograde, at the end of October. Then we have Mars going retrograde, and we already have Jupiter retrograde, and all the other stuff going, all the retrogrades, right? So to me, we're entering into this slowdown period where it's just a great time to heal whenever we have these slowdowns in the first place. You have the Two of Wands, the Devil, and the Hangman here. The Two of Wands, I feel, is asking you to take the lead in your life, and I kind of feel it's asking you to, maybe step up. I feel like you're ready. You have that Poised card, which says you are ready for success. And, this card is kind of about leaving a comfort zone. You can see that there's this house right here. It actually represents a village. And the Two of Wands sometimes to me represents needing to leave your village, basically needing to leave a comfort zone. This wand behind you stands on its own. It represents the fact that maybe you finished something or finished, a project, a business, a relationship, pretty much anything in your life. You finish something that stands on its own. It no longer needs you. And now you're ready. You have to move on to something new, and you have the whole world in your hands. You have the world as one of your last cards in this reading. So pretty powerful energy that I get here with this Two of Wands. I definitely get that kind of ready to step up type of energy from it. You have the Devil here. Again, Mercury retrograde. I would just be careful of anyone coming back from the past with the Devil energy. The other thing about retrogrades is sometimes, if we are drinking, for example, or if we're, doing anything that's negative or that has a negative effect on us, then, we might feel those effects a lot deeper, or a lot harder. So I would be careful of anything that affects you. Drinking doesn't affect everybody, of course, but it might be something else. There might be a food that you're sensitive to. There might be something else that you're sensitive to. Whatever it is, I would just, kind of be careful of it with this Devil energy. As I always say, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but, I feel for some of you, if there's something that is toxic for you, I'd be careful of it. You also have the Hangman here. The Hangman really tells me that you're ready as well. He is hanging from the tree of knowledge and wisdom, and his head is glowing. He has gained enlightenment, and now it's time for him to move towards fulfillment for you, clearly, because look at this. You have the Hangman, 10 of Pentacles, to the 9 of Cups. This is amazing, and definitely very good. I feel like you are moving towards great success, great abundance, just really great things coming in for you here, Scorpio. So I love this. Let's take a look and see here what's going on for you. With the Two of Wands, you have the Six of Wands, excellence, success, abundance, all the things that I said. So definitely taking the lead. He is on his horse on this card. So he is kind of the one being lifted up. He is the one that's being celebrated. So you are being celebrated, or you're about to be celebrated at this time here, Scorpio. With the Devil, you have the Seven of Swords. Yep, I would just be careful of anything toxic, plain and simple. Could be a toxic person. I would be careful of lying, cheating, stealing, or anyone who is a liar, cheater, stealer, plain and simple. With the Hangman, you have the Four of Swords. I kind of feel like saying this is what you waited for here. For some of you, this could be love coming in for you. And it could be a Pisces or someone, who has a lot of Pisces in their chart as well. Next, in the area of the unexpected, You have this Otter card. It says initiations on it. It says be open through this transition time. You are clearly going through a transition. You have the Two Wands. Again, you're leaving something behind, moving on to something new probably, or exploring something new. You have the World, literally a card of transition. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be going through a transition. And the reason I feel it's unexpected is because maybe you just didn't expect things to happen so quickly, or you just didn't expect this change to happen the way that it has. I don't really feel it's like totally, clickbait, unexpected, mind blown type of unexpected situation here. I just feel maybe you just didn't expect the direction that you're going in your life. Like maybe you thought you were going to start one business, and now you're transitioning to something completely different. Maybe you thought you were going to be in one relationship, and now you're transitioning into something completely different. I'm getting something about your role as well, but, not just your role like at work. This could be your role in life, like where, the things that you do every single day is changing here. And that could be a little bit unexpected, but what I would say is very fulfilling. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. The thing is that the Ten of Pentacles is everything you want in your life. It is the tree of life. So, to me, this represents everything you want. It also represents something permanent. It's a card of building, leaving a legacy. So whatever you're building in your life is something that will be around for a very long period of time. I do feel that for you to get this, you're going to have to let go of something. I don't know what, but you have the Four of Pentacles holding on too tightly. Maybe you're holding on too tightly to your ideas for life. I mean, it's like how many stories? I've heard, like a billion stories about people who eventually kind of just released their need for things in their life to work out a certain way. And then like, boom, they find the love of their life, or they, find the business that really makes them happy. But it could be something completely different than this right here, whatever you're holding on to. Kind of like the Two of Wands that's right next to it. Again, the thing with the Two of Wands is that, it represents needing to leave a comfort zone. Four of Pentacles, same thing, needing to leave a comfort zone. So for a lot of you, it's like your idea in your head about what you want. It might be accurate, but really, I feel like what you're going to find is something completely different is actually your Ten of Pentacles. You won't know until you experience it. You even have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction, card of defending your position at the top of the hill, but it is also a card of needing to open up sometimes. So I do feel it would be a good time for you to just kind of open up with this energy. Otters remind me of like playfulness as well. And playfulness is something that's come up quite a bit in just the readings that I've been doing for the past few months. You even have right here, the polka dots on his cloak. Polka dots in the tarot represent needing to have more fun, needing to do things that you enjoyed doing, needing to add more playfulness into your life. And I definitely get that energy here. But let's see here. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Cups. Imagination. It's like, I literally see this as a situation where it's like you could imagine all day long how something is going to go. You could imagine all day long how something is going to turn out. But until you actually go ahead and experience it, you have no clue how things are going to turn out for you. And I feel like that's what the Seven of Cups is talking about. I feel like it's saying, there's an opportunity in your life that's being presented to you. And maybe it's taking your life in a different direction than you thought you were going to go in. But, I feel like the experience is going to be a lot more positive than you think. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Strength card. Yeah, I would just be patient with something here that's coming into your life. I feel like you've waited for your Ten of Pentacles for like a very long time. And again, Ten of Pentacles isn't necessarily money, although that could be part of it. It could just be whatever it is you want in your life, whatever you would consider building or leaving a legacy. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords could be, this could be also you needing to let go of, a past relationship. Remember, I said you could be healing in that first row, in that first position. It could be from that Devil energy. And again, like I said, Mercury retrograde, I would be careful of that Devil energy as far as like toxic things are concerned in your life. Next in the area of what you need to know at this time, you have this Poised card. I love this card. This is a card of being lifted up. It's a card of being in a position of victory and success. The Six of Wands is a card of being in a position of victory and success. I mean, it is a card of, just greatness. So I feel like you're in a position of greatness at this time, or you're in a position to experience the greatness that you're hoping to experience. You have the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles here. The Nine of Cups is a card of total fulfillment. He is being fulfilled because he has experienced fulfillment before. I always say with this card that it represents needing to experience an energy before you can have an energy in your life. So, go be in the energy of the things that you desire to have in your life and allow them to come to you, right? So I feel like you're asking for things. There's an element of, faith in this reading as well, like just having faith in the universe or whatever it is that you want to have faith in to attract the things that you desire to have in your life. But I do feel a lot of fulfillment with this Nine of Cups. I would also say, I feel like, whatever you ask for, clearly you could get it. So, I kind of get like a be careful what you wish for here. Although, really, I feel with that Poised card, you're going to be attracting good things into your life. You have the Queen of Swords. I kind of like this because, to me, it says you're opening up with the Seven of Wands here and the Two of Wands and that Four of Pentacles, kind of a little bit more closed off energy. She has her sword up, but she also has her hand out. She's willing to receive. She's open to receiving, whatever the universe has to offer. So I do like this. Definitely going through a transition. Like we said, there's a butterfly right here. There's actually a couple of butterflies on this card, but butterflies kind of represent transitions or transformations. And I do feel that a lot of you are clearly going through a transition or transformation. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Time to get to work. I do feel you are making progress, though. Sometimes I feel I kind of go both ways with the Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes intuitively I feel it's like needing to get moving. For you, I feel like you are planting seeds. I feel you are making progress. But not only that, I feel you're feeling motivated with this energy because you're seeing progress. Those are the words that are popping into my head with this Knight of Pentacles. So, whatever it is you're working on in life, could be anything, business, work, health, relationships, could be personal projects as well. Whatever it is you're working on, I feel like you're actually seeing progress. And, that's very motivating. I feel you feel very motivated to me in this reading, which is great. It's like the more motivated you are, the more progress you're going to make. I also do feel like there could be love coming in for you. This person seems a little cautious, a little bit, maybe they've been through something recently, or, they are kind of just like a little bit unsure of love. So I feel but I don't know, the Knight of Pentacles is aiming towards the Four of Wands. So this person could want marriage, or you could be meeting Knight of Pentacles who might be a little cautious, but could lead to marriage. I feel like there's no need to rush, especially during a retrograde if you're meeting a new person. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a card of diligence and hard work, but it's really focused work. It's not necessarily hard work, right? If you did, 1 hour of focused work is probably better than 10 hours of unfocused work. So I feel the things that you're working on at this time, it doesn't literally have to be work. It could be anything. I feel as long as you're being Eight of Pentacles, which is diligent, focused attention, where you're just focused on what you're doing for a certain period of time, I feel like you're going to be making just a lot of progress. It's really all I feel like it's talking about, just talking about kind of how you work on the things that you work on in your life, and you're going to be seeing quick results. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Knight of Wands. Somebody has experienced, I don't know, it could be both of you. You could be attracting a person where you've both experienced this Devil, Seven of Swords type of energy in your life. Maybe you're attracting a person who's had a similar negative experience in relationships to you. It's kind of the feeling I get here. So, that could be on your mind, could be on their mind. Could be something that you just put out there, right? I don't think, I think people are too afraid to call things out, especially in the beginning of relationships. Like if you notice something, if you're feeling something, there's probably a reason for that. This reading to me is kind of saying, pay attention to the signs that you're receiving. It's like if you're receiving that they're being maybe a little closed off, but maybe you also feel a little bit closed off, you can call it out. You can say, hey, I noticed that, you're a little closed off. I'm a little closed off too because of this. It's like maybe you have the same experience. So it's like, boom, you have something you can bond over, number one, but also just clearing the air, just getting it out there. Queen of Swords, she needs to clear the air. She needs to put it out there, right? Because that's like the quickest way to move forward and to see progress. So if you meet someone you like and you feel like you should say something, I would just say it, whatever it is. And here you go. With the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands, conflict. So I feel this person is conflicted. But again, you could both be experiencing this, but I feel like it's a past situation. So if you're meeting someone new, I would say that's what this is talking about. Five of Wands is also my card of adventure. And with that Poised card, the Five of Wands says go on an adventure. It's kind of my card I call Indiana Jones. To me, it represents going on a crazy adventure and getting some treasure, or going on a crazy adventure to find treasure. So I feel there could be some treasure for you here with the Five of Wands. Pretty interesting. So that's that. Next, for any messages from your guides, you have this vulture card here. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, having to do with timing, the vultures, they don't really waste their energy. They fly around and they look for food and, they soar and then they start flapping their wings when they find food. So I feel it's going to be important for you to kind of conserve your energy. Like I said, with that Eight of Pentacles, I feel it would be better for you to work less, but focused on things than it would be to just work a bunch on something and be unfocused. So I would make sure you're doing the whole focused work thing here. This could be in business, could be in work, could be in any area of your life. But I feel if you do that, you're going to be very successful. I also feel like you're conserving your energy. Like I said, I feel this is asking you, encouraging you to conserve your energy. I feel like it's encouraging you to not waste any energy, and I feel it's encouraging you to kind of focus on the things that lead to progress in your life. I feel like it's asking you to make sure you're doing the things that kind of move the needle forward, so to speak. You have the Ace of Cups, the World, and the Four of Wands. I feel like that you asked for this. If there's love coming in for you, I feel this is someone you asked for, and I feel like they asked for you as well. Maybe not literally, but maybe by the vibes or the energy that you were giving off to the universe. You both asked for each other. So I feel you need to know that. This person could be coming from the West. There's like a W right here. It does represent the West, kind of represents the fact that the sun sets in the West, So I feel for a lot of you, this could be someone who's coming from the west of you. They could also be coming from a place with a W in the name of whatever it is popping into my head. I do feel like there could be distance for some of you, that you have the world, but for whatever reason, intuitively, I feel this person can easily travel, or they're just willing to move, plain and simple. So I kind of see them as the one that's traveling in this situation, but take it how it resonates. But if it's love, I feel like you asked for this. For others, I just feel there's a lot of fulfillment coming in for you. Again, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, but this is fulfillment that you've earned. You've worked for this. With the World, yeah, you have this World card, and again, I feel you could be going through the portal here. I always say that the World is a portal card. She is in the middle of this portal here, and she could be making a transition, kind of being reborn into a new world. So I feel for a lot of you that you are being reborn into a new world, that you're being rebirthed into something new with this World energy. And finally, you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of freedom, and it's also a card of celebration, of course. It is the card of freedom in the tarot. It does represent marriage, but really, it's a card of being set free. You can see here there's like a finish line up here. So I feel for a lot of you, you are clearly finishing something off. You have that Two of Wands as well, which again, something stands on its own. You're ready to set something new up. And so for a lot of you, I feel like you're ready to kind of move on to your next thing in life, whatever that is for you. But let's see here. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Devil. Could be a Capricorn or someone with a lot of Capricorn in their chart. Again, I would be careful of toxic energy, but I feel that would more be talking about someone you've already experienced. With the World card, you have the Four of Cups. Four Cups, I feel, is saying what I said on that Seven of Cups, which is you need to experience something before you can assume how things are going to go. So I kind of feel like there could be an opportunity coming in for you. Maybe it looks like it's going to change the direction of your life, or, I have like a million different things popping into my head here, Scorpio, if I'm being honest with you. It's like it could be, maybe you thought you would always have a career and, all this other stuff, but maybe now someone wants to marry you, and you're actually open to it, and you're like, well, maybe I don't need a career. Maybe I could get married and have kids. Or maybe it's the total opposite. Maybe you thought you were going to have kids and now you're going to go have a career. Maybe you always thought that you were going to live in the city and now you're moving to the middle of the woods. Like I get the kind of like the opposites thing going on here between the Seven of Cups and Four of Cups. I think what's going to, knock your socks off here, Scorpio, is that when you have an experience, when you go have an experience, like whatever this new experience is, how much you're going to enjoy it. That's what the whole unexpected thing here is. And here's the thing, you can always change your mind, right? Because this reading to me looks like you're going to have an experience. Doesn't mean you have to stay there, right? So maybe you just go into the woods for a couple of days and see how you like it. Maybe you just go live with a person for a short period of time. Maybe you just go on a vacation with them and you kind of test the waters. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with testing the waters, but I think, again, what's going to surprise you is how much you enjoy something. And again, same thing in business. It's like maybe you thought your business was going one way. Maybe like a client comes to you. I have this popping into my head as well. Like a client says, hey, can you do X, Y, and Z for me? Maybe totally different than what you normally do. And again, I feel like what surprises you is how much you enjoy it. I feel this reading is saying, allow yourself to be surprised. Allow the universe to shock you, right? And here you go. With the Four of Wands, boom. You have the Judgment card, waking up to your true purpose. I really feel this is saying allow the universe to knock your socks off. And now allow the universe to surprise you, because I feel like you're going to be so happy that you did, but definitely making a transition with this Judgment card. I love this reading. Very, very good for you, Scorpio. So we're actually going to switch back to here. We're going to do 3 yes or no question cards. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. Feel free to pause this reading, and you have the 9 of Pentacles wanting to pop out there as well, but feel free to pause this reading if you need to think of your questions 1, 2, and 3. For question number 1, I would say yes, King of Wands. I feel like whatever you're asking about, you need to move towards, be bold, be assertive. Major energy right now, so definitely. For question number 2, I would say yes, Page of Cups, so definitely yes. And for question number 3, I would say no, 3 of Swords, heartbreak, heartbroken, blah, blah, blah. So this is an amazing reading. I love it. So thank you for being here, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.